As an athlete, we don't notice anything. You know, we're there to represent our country, and we are there to show them or compete at the highest level.
Welcome back to the update. Before the break, we were chatting, just the usual, terrorist threats on civilians and athletes. Anyway, the U.S. State Department is not taking any threat to the Olympics lightly.
We need to extract our citizens. We will have appropriate arrangements with the Russians to do this.
After all, we've had a lot of success getting our citizens out of Russia. Isn't that right, Snowden? If the time comes where our citizens are in danger, the State Department has said it will act. But these Olympics are still set to be one of the more dangerous ones that could happen. Take it away, Representative Peter King of New York.
The fact is that these are going to be very much threatened Olympics, probably more than any we've had in our past, more than Greece, certainly more than London and China. So no, it's, I mean, everything is being done by the United States. But the fact is, this is a dangerous region in Russia, by the North Caucasus. There are active terrorist organizations there. And quite frankly, the Russians have not been cooperating with us or with other countries anywhere near the extent that, for instance, the Greeks or the Chinese or the Brits did.
Holy everything. Why are we even traveling to such dangerous Olympics? Who agreed to this location in the first place? No. You know what? We're going to these games. We're America. These athletes don't have to hide that. We proudly go into Sochi and say, yeah, we're here to win this one for the red, white, and blue, and your former Soviet hands can sickle it.
We are in very close contact with the U.S. Olympic Committee on issues related to security. And in general, it's not unusual for us to recommend that athletes or people around the world be careful where they wear certain things and just be careful of their surroundings.
Oh, I see. It's like a road game in a sport. Can't seem to think of a specific sport right now. I'm pretty sure they'll have them at the Olympics. Don't hold me to that. And hiding our colors makes sense because Russia and Putin, and can the next clip just explain why this is wrong?
This isn't unique to Russia, to be clear.
Well, I can safely assume this is something that happens at every Olympic competition. And can the next clip just explain why that statement is right? This is a fun game.
We generally give this kind of guidance around big international events, particularly if there is some kind of threat like we've seen here. This was based on discussions with the State Department, but it's my understanding that it was actually the U.S. Olympic Committee who passed that along to the athletes.
Boom. Nailed it. The thing about terrorism is it wins when there's an overreaction to threats of terror. An overreaction does not mean employing larger security or avoiding places in overt American gear. That would just look way too touristy anyway, so not cool. What would be an overreaction is to let the threat take deep effect on our psyche, to let the threat change the way we act, to let the threat stop an international community from celebrating together. Terrorism isn't something that is solely defeated in battle. It's halted by quick responses and measures that keep us all safer. Terrorism is something that you beat in your mind, too. If you let the fear of terror take you over, then you've already lost. Coming up in Missing the Mark, Texas doesn't respect the dead. Stay tuned.